start here, look. Little action shot for a Sunday morning. Good morning. Welcome to Gran Canaria. Yes, it's Sunday morning live and I am on a different island. I'm here in Gran Canaria today. Do you know one thing about Gran Canaria? There's no wind. It's bloody roasting. Usually I've got these fluffy things on the microphones, haven't I? We are in Meloneras. I'm going to explain why I'm in Meloneras, why I'm at Playa Meloneras. I'm in sort of this big centre. It's closed at the moment. And we're going to take a walk along the front. I have no idea where I am. I'm hoping somebody's been here and can direct me. Come on, let's bloody go. Let's go for a Sunday morning. Right, let's have a little look here. Thank you. So look, we're starting here at this beautiful cafe. Look, it's just opening for the day. And it's in like this commercial centre. The reason I've come here is because I've never known parking like it in Gran Canaria. Tenerife was bad for parking. Gran Canaria is on another level. It is literally impossible. So I was thinking, where do I go live? Do I go Playa del Inglés? Well, I can drive down there, but it's going to take me an hour to park, and I have no idea. Meloneras seems to be the place to be. So this is a little sort of commercial centre, look, with loads of different bars and restaurants, all closed at the moment, more of a nighttime thing. I can imagine in the nighttime it being really, really busy. But this is what Gran Canaria seems to be. It seems to be all these little sort of commercial centres with different bars and restaurants and stuff. So we're just going to walk along the front, see where it takes us. I can't be too long today because I've got to get back to our bungalow and check out, and then we've got a full day before heading back to Lanzarote. Look at this place. It's like a little jungle paradise, isn't it? There's Mr. Travelon, look, watching everybody. Wow. This would be a cool place, wouldn't it, to come for a drink? Smells really woody as well. Smells like a bloody timber yard. But what great views, look. It's called Taribu. I bet this is heaving in the night time. Or maybe not, I don't know. It's difficult to say whether it's busy or not here. Zanzibar, look, another little place. And I need to get the hell out of here, to be honest. I need to get onto the front. What's happening to the shopping centres? What do you mean, what's happening to the shopping centres? I'm hearing this, it's like a shopping centre, but this is more bars and restaurants, look. Like massive beach bars and stuff. It looks desolate, doesn't it? But that's because it's morning time. Night time is where it happens. And it's like the Jumbo Centre in Playa del Inglés. During the day, it's like dead, few shops and that. On the night time, it all comes around. Gran Canaria seems to be that type of place, like a party place. Let me just give that a wipe. There we go. Definitely seems to be like a party place. Right, come on. Through here, it should lead us down to the beach, yes. So this looks like a beach place. Are you in Gran Canaria? Yes, Danny. So if you just joined us, welcome to the live. I'm 10 minutes early, I know, but I've got so much to do today. I need to get started. Look, we got Bora Bora. Look at all these. Bombay, Bora Bora, Mojave. This looks like a cool place, eh? What do you reckon? Little beach booth, little party. And this is what Gran Canaria is all about. I think Tenerife is like the party capital, as in Tenerife's got more like party, clubby. This place, a lot of taboo partying. In fact, where we're stopping is right next door to a swingers hotel. I've had to explain to the kids this weekend what swingers are. I was like, we're stopping next to a swingers hotel. Jack's like, what are swingers? So I've had to explain to Jack and Alfie what swingers are and what pineapples are, and upside down pineapples. I'm tempted to go in there wearing a pineapple t-shirt and say, good afternoon, everybody. I've just come to say hello. And then opposite the swingers hotel, is not swingers bar, sorry, but swingers hotel. And then opposite the swingers hotel is a big bus with some like sort of Playboy images on. And it says, party bus, come and be naughty with us. What the fuck? And this is just normal behaviour in Gran Canaria. There's a lot of weird stuff going around. Dark rooms. It's a crazy place. It's no wonder my mate in Tenerife loves this place. Right up his street. Oh God, I've started already. It's not even 9 o'clock. It's not even 9 o'clock. Jesus Christ. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, everybody. Right, come on. We're going to walk along the strip of Meloneras, see what it's like. He's well into that sort of stuff, dark rooms and all that. So far in the closet, he may as well be in Narnia, that one, I tell you. Anyway, we digress. Nicola's not on yet, otherwise I'll be getting told off. Right, so that was where we started, that little commercial centre. What's different with Gran Canaria? Well, it's mega warm. Look, beautiful beaches. I don't know. Do I like it? Well, it's certainly not my favourite Canary Island, if I'm honest with you. I've got so many stories to tell you as well. We've had a nightmare. We've had a nightmare. If you haven't seen on the video when we first started, I was driving to the airport. My car has never had a problem in its life. Driving to the airport, bloody engine light comes on and it starts going like no power in the motor. I'm like, for fuck's sake. So the car's parked in the airport car park. We got there. Whether or not it's going to get us home, I have no idea. We're going to head in this direction. I think this is going to take us somewhere. So that kicked us off. We arrived late at night, about 10 o'clock. Got to the villa, or villa bungalow. Beautiful bungalow, by the way. Going to do a full tour on that. Beautiful bungalow. And had about bloody 5 keys. And 5 keys and four locks to open to get in. Like Fort Knox. But the owners of the bungalow haven't told you which keys for which door. So I'm trying 5 keys in door 1. Of course, none of them fit. Try again. That's 10 times I've tried to open the fucking door. I'm stressing out. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm tired. I rang the owner. I'm like, which key? The round one. I said, there's 4 round ones. Anyway, I got the first door open. Then I had to do another 5 attempts at door number 2. By this point, I'm losing the plot. Then another door. So you're talking like 15 times to try and open a door. And then obviously every day is the same thing. Now, I was stressing. Mrs. Travelon was tutting because she always tuts when I stress. And I'm not stressing. It's not me stressing. It's me understanding that there's a simple solution to this. Put a red dot on key number 1 and a red dot on lock number 1. Put a yellow dot on key number 2 and a yellow dot on lock number 2, etc., etc. It is the solution. But no, people don't think, do they? The glass doors, Jack's walked into them twice, no stickers on. Walked straight into the door. I'm like, there should be a sticker on to say it's closed. So I got a sticker off the Coca-Cola bottle, whacked that on the door. I have sorted all of their problems out, but great villa, honestly. Well, it's not a villa, it's a bungalow. Beautiful. He's doing sit-ups there. Look, he's doing sit-ups on the wall. Not even proper sit-ups. Pussy. Right, so come on. Meloneras Gran Canaria. There you go. German Shepherds on the walk. Look, having a little walk down there. It's beautiful here. Look at the views. Absolutely stunning. Right, so what else has happened? Oh, there's another German chef. He's going to attack me. Jesus Christ. What else has happened? So we went for a lovely Indian meal at Namaste. You know Namaste in La Salle? Jimmy, my friend Jimmy. Well, it was his brother's restaurant. So we've got loads of videos coming on YouTube. If you haven't already, follow my YouTube channel for everything that we've done. And I am coming back to Gran Canaria. Although it's not my favourite place out of all the Canary Islands, I do need to do more videos here because there's so much for me to do. So we went for an Indian on Friday night, did a video around Amphi, that's an amazing place. And then Saturday we were going to, we went to the Aqualand, that was fun. There's some videos of me going down on slides, we'll talk about that in a bit. Then Saturday, Palmitas Park, which in all honesty was amazing. Unfortunately, Alfie woke up with a dicky tummy after the Indian because he's got sensitivities to food. I've got sensitivities to him at the moment, I tell you. So he woke up with a dicky tummy and was like, I don't want to go. I'm like, can your legs work? Can you walk? Yes. Well, you should be going. Anyway, Mrs. Travelon stayed with him. So me and Jack went to Palmitas Park, so she missed out on that. Got back, we went to Puerto Rico, had a look around the McGann Mall, bought him a cap, made him feel better. miraculously. And then on the night, we had a fantastic show. Now, you know Mr. Travelon's tight as hell. Well, this is the most expensive show I've ever known, €150 a ticket. We got a residence discount on it, so it worked out, it still worked out, all in all, and I got a free upgrade to premium. It still worked out about 300, but it would have been 6. So I got it half price. It's called Origins at Sala Scala. What an absolute disaster, right? Let me just explain this story because we've still got 4 minutes till I'm meant to be on live. So we turned up at Sala Scala. There was no instructions saying, listen, Gran Canaria, you can't park anywhere you go. So when you arrive, either get a taxi or park here and walk down. We circled around for ages trying to find somewhere to park, nowhere to park. Found somewhere to park, walked down there, got there, and all of a sudden, well, we're sort of in this outside terrace area. Drinks were like really expensive, proper expensive place. Don't get me wrong, it was a posh place. I expected it to be. Drinks were expensive. We ordered a drink, and this big, not a lie, no lie, 6'6", muscular drag queen comes out. Jack's face was like this, but that's what it was about for me. I don't care, but honestly, this was the biggest geezer I've ever seen in my life. He bowls out and says, or she, sorry, got to be political correct, or they, we'll call them they pop up and say, listen, we've got a technical difficulty, we've got an electrical problem, we need another half an hour. Show starts at 8. This was 7:15. We need another half an hour. We don't know if the show's going to go on. Okay, no complimentary drink or anything. Still charging everyone for drinks, but you could only use cash because there was no cards. So there was people there with cards, like with no drink in the bloody hot heat. I'm going to show you this hotel in a minute after I've told you this story. So yeah, no drinks, no nothing. The only staff coming round was this 6 foot built drag queen, another little young lady, and some woman going around peddling vapes. I mean, like, do you remember back in the day when you used to go to a club and they used to come up and say, have you ever tried Silk Cut? And you're like, no, I don't smoke. Here, have a cigarette. It was like that. She was going around pushing vapes, absolutely disgusting. I was like, what the fuck is going on in this world? When did that become normal practice, apart from back in the day when they were pushing fags on you? Anyway, 1 hour and a half later, they decided to pull the show. Mrs. Travelon was furious. So we ended up going from a 5-star luxury show and dinner to fucking Burger King. What a disaster. Just ran past you. If you just ran past me, you should have said hello. Where are you? Run back. I need to say hello to someone in Gran Canaria. And how are you running and watching? Right, look. This looks like a posh hotel. I don't know what it is, but the gate's open. But it's like Fort Knox here as well. Look, I don't think you're ever going to get in here, look. Look at this. I don't know what hotel this is. What's it called? Lopisan Villa Conde. This looks mega posh, look. See if I can get you over there and have a little look. Look. That looks nice, doesn't it? There you go. Villa Conde, that place is. Some little steps down to heaven there. There's a lift there. I definitely don't want to be getting in trouble here, do I? I'm in Gran Canaria. I'm the only one with a car. Mrs. Travelon's not driving. I'm on the grass, look. Let's just have a little look over here, see if I can get you a view. If I get kicked, I get kicked. Look at this. This is lovely, look. This is posh, this, for sure. Look at that. And that's right overlooking the beach here in Meloneras. Good morning, it's 9 o'clock if you've just joined us. I have started early. You've missed all the stories, but you can catch up on YouTube. So I'm not going to tell you again what I've been up to. If you've just joined us, I am in Meloneras, Gran Canaria, yes. I'm not anywhere else in Gran Canaria because I can't park anywhere. Puerto Rico is good for parking. Maspalomas, Playa del Ingles, I tell you what, you may as well give up. Walk everywhere, get a taxi. Ridiculous. Good morning, Alfie. How are you, mate? Rio Palace is the best. Well, I don't know. That place looks good. Villa Conde looks very posh. And this is a lovely walkway. Ryanair are messaging people saying, get there early. Oh yeah, they are, yeah. At the airports, yeah. I think it's just a backup. They're saying there's short staff at the airport. To be honest, I've not heard anything bad. Alfie, one of the moderators on here, he works at the airport, so he'll tell us if there's anything going on. Beautiful views there, look. What's the best part to go and stay with kids? If you're talking about Lanzarote or Gran Canaria, I ain't sure. I need to get back here and do some more research, get round some hotels, and that'll come soon. At the moment, like this summer with the excursion site, we focus more on Lanzarote. If you don't know what the excursion site is and you don't know who I am and you've just joined us, my name is Mr. Travel On. I'm in Gran Canaria today, but I live in Lanzarote. Morning, Nicola. And my job in life is to promote the islands and sell excursions. www.travelon.world. Use the code TTK, get yourself a discount. We do sell in Gran Canaria, but I'm not clued up enough to give you the advice on what to do. One of the most popular things to do here is probably boat trips to see whales and dolphins, because you're guaranteed out on that beautiful ocean to see them. And there's a few on our website that you can do. And also trips up to Roque Nublo. That's where we're going today, I think. Mrs. Travelon, I've given Mrs. Travelon a list this morning. She was snoring this morning. I sent her a message, said, this is the plan for today. Ask the kids what they want to do. They've got a few choices. One of them is to go up. Oh, there you go, Nicola, thank you. Lots of runners here, and good morning, Nicola, how are you? Puerto Magan in Gran Canaria is gorgeous. Yes, so we didn't make it to Puerto Magan. We might go there today. That's another thing that was on the list I've sent to Mrs. Travelon. To Puerto Magan. We've got till 4 o'clock, so we've got to be at the airport at say 4, flying back at 5. You were snoring last night, Mrs. Travelon. I had to kick you 3 times. 3 times I had to kick her. Snoring. Don't usually snore much at home, now and again, but last night she was proper snoring. Yeah, Ryanair is, there's all sorts of stuff about Ryanair striking and all sorts. I don't know what this is here. It's just a load of steps. Oh, it's some kind of peace thing. What does that say? Maspalomas has been declared a Rotary City of Peace on March the 29th. I've no idea what that means, but it sounds very Masonic. Masonic Lodge by the sounds. What's a Rotary Peace? I don't know. It's all these weird things, isn't it? Look, more hotels here. Look, do you know what? I'm glad I've chose to come down here. It's a lovely way to walk. Like I said, Gran Canaria is so spread out. There's all different centres. So you go this centre, that centre, this restaurant. I was really struggling on where to go for the morning walk. In fact, I was even going to do the Wally train. I went down there yesterday, said, what time's the first train? And he said, we don't work Sundays. I'm like, well, that's that out the question then. So there is a few things that I need to come back and do. One is Holiday World. Maybe I'll come back and do Salascala, the Origins show. If you joined us late, find out on the YouTube channel what happened with the Origins show. I might tell you the whole story on TikTok. Depends how they handle the complaint letter that I've sent via ChatGPT last night. I don't mind. Look, things happen, don't they? Look at this. Hotel Rio Gran Canaria, 4-star. Things happen, don't they? Problems happen, technical problems happen. It's part and parcel of life. And you can deal with that. You know, if you turn up for a show and they've got electrical problems and they say, listen, we need half an hour, we're trying to fix it. There's no problem at all. Little complimentary drink would have been nice during that half an hour, which turned into an hour and a half. So they're making a fortune on the bar. Well, to those that could pay, because they didn't have, they could only accept cash. And then to turn back an hour and a half later and say, sorry, we're closing, we can't do it. I mean, you said half an hour. At least come back in half an hour and say, listen, it's going to be another half an hour. You can either A, get a refund and go home, or B, wait around. Make a decision. Do you know what I mean? So they handled it really badly. Mrs. Travelon was kicking off. Look, they're enjoying themselves up there. Is it nice in there? Is it good? It looks very nice. Enjoy, look. They're having a look around there. So this is Rio Gran Canaria over there. Where in Gran Canaria this? We are in Meloneras. It's beautiful, isn't it? I don't know what this walkway is and that walkway. This isn't a cycle lane or anything, but I like it. Oh, it is a cycle lane. I'm in the cycle lane. There we go. I'm in the cycle lane. And do you know what? I'm staying in here. I'm not really. I'll get on the walkway. You know, I love a cyclist. Look at them views. Absolutely stunning. Lots of Rius in Gran Canaria, there is, isn't there? Lots of big hotels as well. That's another thing I need to get back and do, is have a wander around these hotels. Aqualand there on the bin. We went to Aqualand. I thought it was really good. Jack enjoyed it. Oh, look, what's he doing? Oh, look at these. Hola, amigo, ¿todo bien? Oh, bonita, no? Yeah. Wow, look at this guy, look. Oh, he's painting some new ones, look. Wow. ¿Tu nombre?
Javier.
Javier. Say buenos días a TikTok.
Hola, buenos días.
Live on TikTok. Wow, look at these.
Pero voy a trabajar.
Sí, no pasa nada, amigo. Wow. He's doing that. Adios.
Adiós, chao.
There you go. Nice bloke. Doing a few paintings there. Yeah, what was I going to say there? All the hotels are big. There's loads that I need to come back and do. That's a massive hotel, isn't it? Look at it. And there's one thing about Gran Canaria that I prefer or like better than sort of Lanzarote, and that is look how green it is. This is because the heat is a lot different. I'm sweating like hell. Lanzarote, very dry, a very dry heat, and you know, can be breezy, but that breeze does cool you down a bit. I know a lot of you moan about the wind and stuff, but it does cool you down. Here, you're just in the blaring sun. In fact, I even went so far as to put a hat on in Aqualand. That was talking about Aqualand, wasn't I? Aqualand was fantastic. And Palmitas Park was brilliant. So you got 2 videos coming your way, all on my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, I have 2 YouTube channels, Mr. Travel On YouTube and Mr. Travel On Full On YouTube, which is more about sort of my life rather than sort of travel. So Mr. Travel On and Mr. Travel On Full On, the Full On show. Some videos going up there, including a video of me and Mrs. Travel On in 2005, if you haven't already seen that. I did put it on TikTok as well. I've got some more of them coming. Us as reps. And what else we got coming? Some funny videos of me on the slides. And I'm going to ask you all a favour. I've got 686 of you on at the moment. TikTok, as you know, doesn't like Mr. Travel On sometimes. And I'm putting some really good, funny videos on, but they're very short. And TikTok's not showing the shorter videos, because usually my videos are a little bit longer. So if you've seen the video of me feeding the emus, if it's come up on your For You page, if you haven't, please, after this live, or even during, go to the video of me feeding the emus. It's very funny. It's only a 1-minute video. And I thought it would go really well. Just like the Jet2 holiday ones, on Instagram and stuff, they've gone viral. On TikTok, because they're short videos, it's saying, oh, Mr. Travel On doesn't usually do short videos, we're not going to show it to anybody. So if you can have a look at the emu video, have a good laugh of it and a chuckle, make a comment, even if it's just an emoji, save it to your favourites, which is the little sort of ticket button at the bottom. If you haven't already, followed the channel. And share the live, share the video. If you could do that, I just want to see if it sort of pushes that video up a little bit. Anyway, so that is Hotel Rio Palace Meloneras. Very nice, very posh, and very big. Look at the bloody size of it. Absolutely huge. Thanks, Nicola. Good morning as well. Always the same, isn't it? Always the same. So what else we got? Yes. Hello, Mark. Good morning. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Look, everyone's here. Look, quite a nice little walk down here. I don't know how far it is. Puerto Magan, best place. See, Puerto Magan. This is another thing. Depending on what we do today, I don't know whether we're going to go to Puerto Magan. We've got a lot of time to kill. I'm thinking maybe a Rocky Nublo might be the best. We go up like what essentially the Mount Teide of Gran Canaria. Look at this place. They were having a kiss earlier. Wow, look at this, beautiful. Beach bar, look, getting ready for... Buenos dias, ¿todo bien? Getting ready for the day, look. Hola. Look at that, that looks nice. This is a real nice little commercial centre. So yeah, might go up Rocky Nublo today. Definitely want to see Puerto Magan. There's loads, but again, Mrs. Travel On was like, well, should we go down and see the resorts? I said, no, because it's, honestly, you've never seen parking like it. Mrs. Travel On couldn't believe it yesterday. Look at this. It's got a beautiful big shopping centre here, look. Big supermarket. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get myself a little bottle of water, because usually I have my little bag, don't I, with my water in. But I'm going to go and get a little bottle so I'm not carrying a big one around. We'll go and have a look in this supermarket, see what they're up to. See what they're up to in here. Look at this posh supermarket. Let's go. Agua, agua, agua. Right, I better run through because, well, last time I came in a supermarket, and there's alcohol, I better not show that. Last time I came in a supermarket, TikTok was like, oh, you're showing brands. You're showing brands. I just want a drink. Here we go, little bottle of water. Hoppa, hoppa. Let's go, I'm gonna cover this. Exactly, thanks Tom. Madness, isn't it? The shit that TikTok, the stuff that TikTok shows and then won't show that. Buenos dias. Solo esto, porfa. Gracias. Gracias. There you go. We should look at the view from the supermarket. Gracias. Not a bad job, is it? Working in the supermarket with a view like that. Wish you would recommend hotels for people with disabilities. To be honest, and well, to be honest, I'm not clued up on disabilities, but hotels by law have to be suitable for disabilities. So do I need to recommend any hotel that's suitable for disabilities? By law, they have to be. They all do. They all do, honestly. The only thing with disabilities is the location of the hotels. So it's all very well saying to do videos on hotels that are suitable for disabilities. They all are, because by law, they have to be. Let me just have a little swig of water. Oh. So it's a good question, and I would do videos on hotels suitable for disabilities, but what do? What I try and do is when I'm walking around the hotels, if I see ramps and stuff like that, I always say, look, you know, this is good for people with disabilities. For example, the Palmitas Park one that we did yesterday, the park is sort of set up for people with disabilities, but it's all up a hill. And we walked up to see the Bird of Prey show, and I did say in there, God, I don't even know if your mobility scooter will get up there, but if you are sort of struggling walking, you ain't going to get up this hill. And Gran Canaria, especially Puerto Rico, is all up the hill. So while all the hotels by law have to have ramps, have to have disabled toilets, have to have disabled rooms, etc., etc., it really does depend on where it's situated. I could do a hotel tour and say this is ideal for people with disabilities, but it's at the top of a hill. So it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? So look at this, Fun Grube. You can't go anywhere without Fun Grube. You know what they need in here? A Mrs. Travel-On shop. We have seen a couple of Mrs. Travel-Ons in Puerto Rico. There was 2 of her in the window. 2 Mrs. Travel-Ons. She pointed them out. She said, oh, there I am in the window. She's even calling herself Mrs. Bloody Alley Hop now. Puerto Magan, I loved it, called Little Venice. You lot keep saying, I'm going to have to go Puerto Magan. Mrs. Travel-On, I think we might have to go Puerto Magan before we do anything today. I reckon that might be the thing. So this is designed, I think this is the rich area, look. You got designer label shops over there. Ralph Lauren, Mint, final sales. Must admit, shopping wise, we went to the Magan Mall. There's a video coming up there. Mint's good, isn't it? Mint is a good shop. Very expensive. God, I'm struggling with the water. That's why I have my little bag. Look, I can't even hold a bloody little bottle of water. So, yeah, we went to Magan Mall, which was just like the open mall. I've done videos on all of this. They'll be on my YouTube channel coming soon. Just got to edit them up. But there's some really good shops in there. Better than Lanzarote. And the Magan Mall was just like open mall. Mrs. Travel-On wants to go to Puerto Magan. We can go Puerto Magan, Mrs. Travel-On, but are we really going to be there until 4 o'clock? You decide. Have a word with the kids. Look on the map, get Jack to look at what we're doing. We can do both. We can go Puerto Magan first and then head up to the mountains, I guess. Have a look. Magan will be busy today as it's market day. Thank you so much for pointing that out to me. We ain't going to Puerto Magan because there'll be nowhere to park. I am not driving all the way that way to find that there is no parking. Unless there's a big multi-storey car park which will be rammed. There's not much to do in Puerto Magan, exactly. I'd go and get a 10-minute video out of it, wouldn't I? Look at that place. I don't know whether that's a hotel or a restaurant. I think it's a load of restaurants, look. I'm really impressed with the hotels here. Very, very posh. Oh, you know me, I like to have a little sneak around, and the good thing about sneaking around during the morning time when it's all closed is you can sneak around, look. Look, there's a hotel behind it. There is indeed. I don't know what the hotel's called, but this one's called Grand Italia. It's a very nice place, this. It's a very nice place, and we would have shown you, honestly, if that bloody show would have happened. Let's walk through here, look. You've got Mispa Indian restaurant. This is very much like La Salle, look. You've got an Indian restaurant. You've got a El Caldero, like a Spanish restaurant. Look at these. Fresh lobster. I fancy buying one and freeing them. Wow. Hola, buenos dias. Hola. Look, fresh lobster. Fresh lobster. Whoa, look at that. Lobster, ¿no? ¿Qué? Langosta.
Bogavante.
Ah, muy bien. Y aquí paella.
Primo hermano.
Oh, wow.
Primo hermano de la langosta.
Muy bien, gracias, gracias.
Aquí paella.
Paella. Español, ¿no?
Sí.
Típico español. Sí. Paella. Oh, muy bien, gracias, adiós. Look at that fresh lobster there. Kobe 96. That's got to be expensive, hasn't it? This is going to be mega money here. Mega money. I like it though. So yeah, I wish that show would have happened, because that was going to be a posh old show. You'd have saw Mr. Travelon tucking into some posh food while watching a show. It would have been fantastic. It's called Origins. Sadly, there was no Origin for us. Right, let's have a look at this. This one's called B1. Let's see the prices. Right, there's only French and German on there, which does say a lot. That this is not like a British place, I don't think, unless they've got the British menu around there. And that's, yeah, I think they're more catered to the Germans and the French here. I mean, you're talking tempura squid 15, octopus with potatoes, and them are your starters. 14 euros for starters, 21.25 for mains. I suppose it's not too bad, is it? 25 for main dishes and fish. It is what it is, I guess. You know me, everything's bloody expensive. I'm tightest man on the internet. Restaurant Chinese, look, these are not bad. Wonton soup. You got sweet and sour pork, 10.20. Chicken curry, 10.20. Duck with orange sauce, 17.50. That's not too bad, is it? Price wise, it is, like I said, what it is. You pay for the views, don't you? I did find a nice big buffet in Puerto Rico. That was $14.85 for all you can eat. That's my type of Chinese. $14.85, all you can eat, including duck and including sushi. What more could you ask for? Beautiful, look. You got a lighthouse over there as well. Oh, I made the right decision coming in this direction, didn't I? Thank you, Neil. Puerto Migan Market is Friday and Sunday. I don't think that's a good idea. We can try it. I'm up for anything. Whatever the kids want to do, Mrs. Travelon, you ask them. Love a bit of duck, and I love a bit of duck on a buffet as well, because I just slap the lot on. Slap it all on. Get as much of it on the plate. Go for the good stuff. Duck and prawns. Oh, look, this place is open. Should we go and have a little look? What a beautiful place. I am super impressed. What do you think? Meloneras Gran Canaria. It's a lot different to Maspalomas and Playa del Inglés. Strangest place in the world, Gran Canaria, for me. You have a Rolex shop over there, look. And another big restaurant. I love the grass as well, look. Something you don't see in Lanzarote is the grass, because there's no way it would grow. Here, very green. I do like the green. But I don't hear many English voices. You know, when I'm in Lanzarote, especially Porto del Carmen, English and Irish sort of voices. Here, it's a bloody Starbucks. No way. Starbucks with a view, look. $9.90, $5.90 for a bagel, $4.70, not bad. Posh water, look, $2.70 for a little one. And there's your Starbucks, look. Talk about Starbucks with a view. They get everywhere, don't they? Oh, there's no market on a Sunday, Neil. Send me a WhatsApp. I can't really see the messages. Grab us a brew. I don't drink tea or coffee, me. I'm a bloody weirdo. But there you go, Starbucks with a view. I thought Tenerife had a good Starbucks with a view. I reckon Meloneras has topped it. What do you think? Oh, we've got a lot of places here to explore, haven't we? Oh, Friday, fantastic. Yeah, Gran Canaria is very, very popular for Northern Europe, as Alfie says. It is still popular for the Brits as well, but the Brits and the Irish and stuff tend to go more sort of Meloneras. What's the other one? Puerto Rico, Playa del Inglés area. Depends what you like. Wow, look at that hotel there. We're in the posh zone here, look. We're in the posh area. Living it up. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, security, they've just blocked the entrance with a settee, look, but look at that for a bar. Wow, I wonder if it's busy on the night. Must be. We're in Meloneras today, if you've just joined us. We're in the posh part of Gran Canaria. Super posh. Oh God, that looks amazing. Imagine, look, that's like a big stage over there. They must do massive shows there. There's some great venues here as well. There are some amazing venues. All right, let's get up here. All your shopping here, look. And there's a stairway up here, which I am going to go and have a little look up, because you know what I'm like. I don't give a shiny shite. If I was with the kids, I'd go, you can't go up there, Dad, you can't go up there. I'm like, shut up. Oh, look at this infinity pool. Of course I can go up here. Look at this for a view. Wow, look at him. Looks like he's swimming in a lake. This is how the other half live. That actually looks like a lake, look. Is she on a bloody lilo over there, or a pedalo? There's someone on a massive... Look at the size of that pool. That is unbelievable. I'm going further up. This is how the other half live, look. If you've got plenty of dollars, look at that. That is an infinity pool with a different look. I've never seen anything like it. It actually looks like a lake, doesn't it? He's having a good swim in there. I fancy getting in. Do you know what? It'd be so easy for me just to hop over there. I don't know, I'd probably hit my head if I dived on there. I could get in there. Look at that. And look at the views. I don't know what hotel that is. Does anybody know? It's just by the lighthouse there, look. And it's massive. And I like the colour of the pool as well. I always said black pools I don't like, but that really does look amazing, doesn't it? Costa Lopisan, thank you very much, Kelly. So that is the Costa Lopisan. Look, he's still swimming him. You could do a few lengths in there, couldn't you? Mrs. Travelon thinks she's a sea swimmer now. She could do a few lengths in there. Bloody hell. I'll bloody drown her in there, I will. Bloody drown her. Right, come on. And look, right at the front, look. He's there. That's that stage. That's the lighthouse up there. Buenos dias, good morning. Is it warm or cold?
Very nice.
Is it heated? Wow. Fantastic. Have a good day. There you go, look. He said it's a good temperature. I don't think it's heated. It can't be, can it? Probably heated from the sun. But he definitely weren't. I think he sounded definitely sort of Northern Europe, didn't he? It's where the money is, honey. Show me the money, honey. I don't think I could even pay to stay in a place like that. I know it's fantastic. And I suppose if you were loaded, you do go for the best. But for me, I'm like, come on. I ain't going to be sitting around the pool. I'm probably going to have a little dip in that pool now and again. I ain't going to spend all day in the hotel. I want to get out and about and explore. I don't think I could justify the price of just paying that much for a room that I'm just going to park my arse in and sleep and fart and go to sleep. Do you know what I mean? If I was that type of person that's going to sit around the pool, dine in the restaurants, eat and sit and relax, I cannot relax. I don't think it would be for me. I'm more than happy in that we've got, honestly, wait till you see the video on the bungalow that we've got. We've struck gold with it. It's absolutely gorgeous, apart from the key situation, which I explained earlier. And if you don't know that, everything that we do on TikTok Live is recorded in 4K and will be uploaded to YouTube, hopefully today if I've got time. If not, it'll be up tomorrow. But I don't know, if you had the money, like mega money, would you be stopping in a place like this? There's another stairway up there. Let's go and have a look up here. So this is up to the Kabuki restaurant. Kabuki, isn't that a naughty thing? Oh no, that's another thing, isn't it? There's a lot of naughty things in Gran Canaria as well. Playboy buses, swingers, dark rooms. What was the one thing that I saw? There was a nightclub called, oh, I can't remember, but it was dodgy as hell. It seems to be the norm, you know what I mean? Seems to be the norm in the world, doesn't it? Look at that, everyone's having a swim now. Everyone's having a swim in the infinity pool. Happy days. I do like a bit of self-catering. I mean, I flew up to Lidl as soon as I arrived, got some sausage and bacon. Mrs. Travelon made the kids breakfast. I mean, it wasn't to save money. It was more just convenience. I can't be asked to. Imagine me going out and trying to find somewhere to park, find somewhere to go for breakfast. I cannot be asked. There is a nudist beach on the dunes. Am I by the dunes? Now apparently, and I've never been, but apparently in the dunes, you're not really allowed to walk through with a camera because you get side-eyed and tutted at, apparently, because in the dunes is where you go to watch people enjoying themselves in the dunes. This is what Gran Canaria is all about. It's dodgy as hell. If you're into that sort of thing, come to Gran Canaria. 98 for the night. Kelly, shut up. No way, that's not 98 for the night. I paid more than that for my self-catering bungalow. Kelly, send me the link. Send me the link. I'm coming back. That can't be 98 a night. No chance, Kelly. You must be looking at something else. Send me the link though. Send me a message. I'll be interested to see that. Right, some more shops down here, look. This is gorgeous, isn't it? What do you reckon, guys? What do you reckon? 7K for a night, more like, yeah? Jumbo Centre, Playa del Ingles. Once you've seen it, you can never unsee it. Listen, I ain't going to get into it. But yeah, there is some dodgy places in there as well where you can get up to all sorts. But it seems to be accepted. I don't know. I'm not saying nothing should be accepted, but, you know, I don't remember going clubbing and going in a dark room back in my day where everything was dark and black and you could do whatever you want. Bloody hell. If there was, Mr. Travelon would have set up camp in there. Mr. Travelon would have set up camp. You can film in the dunes. I know you can, Teresa, but it depends what you're filming. For me, if there are people enjoying themselves in the dunes, as in that, I am going to go and film that. I don't care. You know what I'm like. Wow, there's even more up there. Let's go walk up there. Let's go around the lighthouse. And that may be... I'm not going on the sand either. I can't stand the sand. What we got here? This is a lovely Italian restaurant, look. Classic pizza and that. Turn around. Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna go up here first. More beautiful restaurants, look. This is lovely. I'm really glad I come down and did this. Walk straight to get to the back entrance of something. Third time in Matagorda. I was hoping to finally see you. Yeah, I know a lot of people message me, where are you gonna be today? Sorry if you come to Lanzarote and I'm not out and about. But it was a last minute thing. Like I said, I only decided. So why we've come over here is Jack, obviously, if you don't know, my eldest works at Rancho, Texas. He usually has Friday and Saturday off and works Sunday. But because of bank holidays and stuff, he was owed a couple of days and he came home and he said, right, I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And I said, right, we are gonna go away. There's imagine they left that gate open. The security there and everything. I'd have never got in, would I? So I said, right, we're going away. We are going away. And that is what we did. And I'm glad we did, because it's been fun to a point. As all travelling. At least with me, you get the real deal. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these people that gives it all, oh, it's a marvellous travel. It's bloody stressful. Travelling's stressful in general. But it's nice to get away, isn't it? We're staying in Costa Calero Talasso in Lanzarote. What's it like there? Costa Calero's lovely. Lovely place. I've done a small video on there, but I must get back and do another one. If you have a look on one of the lives I did in Costa Calero, I walked through the hotel, and I've also done a room tour in there a long time ago, at least a couple of years ago. So I don't know what this is, look. This is another massive hotel. A lot different to Lanzarote, like I said. Lanzarote, all the hotels are on low levels. You don't get these massive things. And that is because, well, you can't see anything behind them, can you? Whereas Lanzarote, everything's built right down, so you get unspoilt views. I must admit, and Mrs. Travelon said as well, I know we love Lanzarote and we're so lucky to live there, but sometimes it can be frustrating and a little bit boring sometimes. Imagine living on a tiny island and just there's nothing really to do. You've been there, done it, got the t-shirt. It can be a little bit boring. But when you come to a place like this, yes, there's more to do, but also there's more stress. I mean, Burger King last night, we were sat there for an hour, like fucking waiting for food. It was just stressful, nothing worked. The drinks machines were off. So if you didn't join me early doors, you'll find out why I didn't eat in the posh restaurant or the posh show last night called Sala Scala Origins. Has anybody been to Origins, by the way, the show? Was it any good? Because we went there and they bloody cancelled it because they couldn't turn the lights on or something. But as I said earlier in the video, they handled it so badly that Mr. Travelon has had to complain. And I did record it all. Also, what made it worse was that they said there's a problem, and then I looked down because I'm a nosy git and I like to see what's going on. I said to Jack, I said, come on, let's go and watch the body language of the people to see if this show's going to go on or not. You know, when they say, look, we've got a problem, it's going to take half an hour, we're hoping we're going to fix it. Well, if you watch the body language, you can see, can't you? You can like, oh, look, he's shaking his head. Chances are this ain't going ahead. Well, we went down for a little nose, and the staff were all sitting there smoking, vaping and drinking wine on the table right outside the venue, while 250 people are stood there not knowing whether the show's going to go on. So I've proper kicked off. Who knows? Maybe they'll invite me back. VIP. Then I'll film it. Looks great straight onto the beach. Right, are we coming up to sand now? You know I'm not a sand person. So what we got here? Oh look, got a little walkway here. This is the lighthouse. Look, that is cool. There's a busker around the corner most days. Fantastic. Where am I going? Go left. Left after the lighthouse, or left up there? Let's go to the lighthouse first, and then I'll ask you like to tell me where to go. What are they doing? They're out surfing. Surfing dudes, look. Oh wow, look, there's even more there. We'll crack on. Danger, high waves. Don't look like it to me. What part are you in? I am in Gran Canaria, Meloneras today. We're going to walk off a short pier and jump in. You ready? You can walk all the way around, thank you very much. Keep walking and you get to the dunes, brilliant. What would your top 3 hotels be in Lanzarote? Depends on budget, but most of the big hotels are down in Playa Blanca. HM Rubicon Palace is good. Iberostar Park, Lanzarote Park is good. And Barcelo Playa Blanca is probably the newest and biggest hotel. I like it, I love it, most people do. Some people, well, again, some people like things, some people don't. But for me, it's a big hotel and it's absolutely fantastic. So them are probably the top 3. Puerto del Carmen wise, if you want hotels, well, it's more sort of apartments in Puerto del Carmen, but the, what's it called? Do you know what? I'm in Gran Canaria. I'll do a video on it because I'm in Gran Canaria and we're talking about Lanzarote. We're in Gran Canaria today, but there you go. Farionis is good in Puerto del Carmen, that's the one. What's he doing there? Are you going to jump in? No, he's just looking. He's just looking in the sea. Beautiful here, look. Gran Canaria is the best island in the Canaries in my opinion. Rob, I've got to disagree with you. Not because I think it's shite, but it's a bit stressful for me. But we all like different things, don't we? We all like different things. For me, this area is beautiful, you know what I mean? But Playa del Inglés, Maspalomas, that area, I don't really like much, if I'm honest with you. Puerto Rico shocked me, and I've done a video on Puerto Rico because we haven't been. So Jack was actually made in Gran Canaria. That's the label on his skin, made in Gran Canaria. That is where Mrs. Travelon got pregnant. So we're talking 20 years since I've been to Gran Canaria properly. And Puerto Rico was really tatty when we left. We went there yesterday with the Magan Mall. The Magan Mall is amazing. And then it's all been done up. There's still the little sort of commercial centre with all the bars and restaurants and that's still sort of very sort of British and Irish and stuff like that. It's not tatty by any means, not as much as it was. So it's all been done up. So Puerto Rico's nice. Problem with Puerto Rico I found is all the hotels are right up the top of the hill, and that'd drive me mad. So I prefer Lanzarote because it's flat. I love Tenerife because there's so much to do, like Siam Park, Loro Park. There's so much to do in Tenerife, but in Tenerife it's dodgy. Not dodgy, but it's more dodgy than anywhere else. It's the Wild West of the Canaries, but it's more fun, if that makes sense. For us to go for a weekend in Tenerife is like, you know, just adventure. There's loads to do, more adventurous. In Tenerife there's loads of people doing this, like selling the bags and stuff. It's just like that. But again, Tenerife by no means is dodgy. It's just one of them places where you have to keep your wits about you. Lanzarote is the safest of all of the islands, I think. Fuerteventura's safe to an extent as well because they're so laid back in Fuerteventura. They ain't going to be doing nothing. It's a very sort of laid back hippie vibe there. So yeah, Rob, if you love Gran Canaria, that's cool. For me, it goes third on the list out of Gran Canaria, Tenerife and Lanzarote. It's definitely my third choice, but I'm not saying by any means that I don't like it. It's just some parts are not for Mr. Travel On. Look at this, look. I don't know what hotel that is either. Kelly, you seem to be the expert on naming hotels. What's that? Do excursions? Oh, good question, Owen Clark. I like that question. Do excursions still supply snorkel masks? Well, the answer to that is yes, they do to an extent. Obviously, when we got out of lockdown, there was a big hoo-ha about it. Because if you remember, you used to go on a catamaran cruise and you could stop off and you could go snorkeling. And you'd just be like a big box of snorkels, wouldn't there? And you'd get your snorkel. Sometimes you'd have to leave a deposit. You'd go in, have a little snorkel around. Now, I always said, now, if I was drinking this bottle of water or if that geezer there that's just passed me was drinking a bottle of water and said, do you want a sip of this? I'd say, no, thanks. I certainly don't. But snorkels, when you go on a snorkel, you put that on your face, obviously. Then you put a snorkel in your mouth where people have bitten, spat, licked and all sorts. And you don't think about it, do you? But because you're in the sea, isn't it? It's like you feel like the sea has washed it away. Do you get what I mean? So I would do it, you know, if I was on a boat and I didn't have a snorkel mask and I could borrow, there was a bucket of them, I'd go, oh yeah, I'm getting in there. But when you think about it, it's horrible, isn't it? So they did used to just like say, here, have a snorkel mask. I'm not sure if they do. Some of them do. Most of them charge now for them, so you can actually buy them. For me, if you're going on a catamaran cruise, maybe buy your own from just a cheap one. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know, it was just a big hoo-ha after COVID, wasn't it? It was like, oh my God, we can't do that. You know what I mean? You couldn't even, I couldn't even go to KFC without showing my certificate that I'd had the jabs. Of course I didn't have them, so I didn't have a certificate. That's a good question. It's a good question. So these days, answer me this then. If you went on a catamaran cruise, you lot, would you use a snorkel mask, a snorkel if it was there available, or would it be a no way? Answer me, yes or no way. For me, it would be a yes if I didn't have one, for sure. The seawater would clean the stuff off. But when you do think about it, it's like, really? But you don't think about it at the time, do you? When you're on holiday and you're on a boat, you're like, oh, give me that snorkel, I'm going in. No way, look, there you go. But you all do. I've seen them do it. Little supermarket there, look, what a great place for a supermarket. Healing hands, mind, body and soul. There you go. Look, you get a little massage here. This is gorgeous, look. What are they doing? I've got to get on this sand. Oh, I'm just going to surf. So they're learning how to surf, look. I'm going to go over. So this is the start of the dune. Look at the size of the bloody dunes. I'll tell you what, if I see anybody misbehaving in them dunes, that camera's going right over. Look. There you go. Look, this is how you surf, people. Little surf lesson for the morning. Turn that way. Jump up that way. Oh, the one in the green's going to get it right, and he looks like he's going to do it. I couldn't be arsed with that. I could not be arsed. Anything that you need to learn or have equipment for, I cannot be bothered with. Warming up, it looks so easy, it does. Do you know what? I'd end up going, yeah, it all looks great. It's like, I've said this before, haven't I? And I am going to do a series on it. Things I think look easy, or things I say I'd never do, and I'm going to do it. It's like fishing looks easy, does it? I know there's probably a load of fishermen on. I've never been so stressed in my life with fishing, trying to put the line together, getting stabbed by hooks. It was just all going wrong. I ended up snapping the rod and throwing it in the sea. I was like, F this, it's gone. Diving, that was an absolute nightmare. Never again. Flying a kite, Jesus Christ. It just kept smashing on the floor. All looks great, doesn't it, when you see it? And then you give it a try and you're like, do you know what? I ain't bothering. I am not bothering. Do you know the best thing is, don't bother. Surf Maspalomas. Look, loads of surfing here, look. And look at that for a place. Surf Burger. A little restaurant. Thank you, Neil. Riding a bike, Vicky, and that's coming. That's coming. I've been speaking to my mate Lee. I've just got to convince him to do the video with me. He's the only cyclist I can stand. He's a good mate of mine, but he's a cyclist. We do forgive him for that, but he's the only one I am doing a video with, because there's no way I am going out with that clan of lycra clad people. No chance. But if Lee takes me out, I'll go out. Spent my honeymoon in Maspalomas. I hope you enjoyed it, Rachel. It's beautiful. Paddleboarding and yoga. Definitely got to do a bit of yoga. Danny, I'm going to do yoga with Danny. Another shopping centre there, look. More restaurants. There's the lifeguards, look. So are we officially on the dunes? Oh, yeah, we are. I'm just going to keep walking. This is gorgeous. Oh, hang on. Something's happened. There we go. Just got to do that. Boom. I'm in Maspalomas now, have a fantastic time. So we're in the dunes now. So we've walked from Meloneras and we've made it all the way to the dunes. My head is burning. I am not going running with you, Mrs. Travelon. Thank you very much. No, thank you at all. Last thing I want. I know what you do when you run. You talk. I've seen you. It's women that are runners as well. They go, oh, should we go for a run together? And they still find time to talk. I see them every morning on my run. They're running and talking to each other. They're not even looking forward. They're looking towards each other with their heads at the side. Oh, and you know, the other day Bob said this and can't shut their mouths for more than 2 minutes. Can't even go for a goddamn 5k run without chatting absolute shite. Right, 81% of people said they would not use a snorkeling mask on a catamaran. That was a good question, Dave Clark. Thank you very much. So yes, running. Anything that involves a club. You see what I mean? This is about running, right? It's like, shall I start running? Would I enjoy it? Well, I'd like to try it. And I can do that on my own. But anything that has the word club on, you know, oh, if you go running, you can join a running club. No, thank you. The last thing I want to do is join a club where there are other people around me. Thank you very much. If I'm going running, headphones are on, I'm pointing in that direction and I'm running. I ain't talking to anybody. I ain't stopping. I ain't smiling at anybody. I'm fucking running. Anything that involves a club, I am not interested in. Palm Beach Hotel over there. Bloody clubs. I don't know why everyone seems to think that, you know, you have to start a hobby and then join other people. My hobby is being alone, on my own, chatting to you lot, talking shite. I'm happy. Club friends, oh, I don't want that, thank you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's why I'll only go out cycling with Lee. Because he goes out in groups. They go out in packs, don't they? Packs of people. Oh, come on, let's go. Let's join the cycling club and fuck off. Oh. What do they find to talk about? Sod off. No, thank you very much. I ain't doing running, I ain't doing swimming, I ain't doing nothing. Look, he's ripped. I want to be ripped though. I ain't going to do it this way. Look at this. These are the dunes. These are the dunes, look. There you go. And look, so this is the Palm Beach. Very nice. It's to support and motivate each other. Sod off, Mrs. Travelon. Support and motivate each other. If you can't motivate yourself to do something without other people's support, they ain't support. Nobody supports anybody in this world. They pretend they support you up until the point where you get better than them. This is what I found in life. You know what I mean? If I joined a running club, they'd all be like, oh, Mr. Travelon's joined a running club. Come on, let's support him. Let's help him. Let's motivate him. The day I run faster than them lot, slagging me off behind my back, he must be on steroids. He must be on drugs. He's clearly taking something. There's no way he's running as fast as that after just 2 months. No, dickhead. It's because I'm good. And while you lot are pissing around chatting, I'm doing extra practice on my own, with my headphones in, head down, going forward, telling you that is why I don't join clubs, and that is why I don't need people to motivate me. I motivate myself. And if that's not the biggest motivational talk of a Sunday morning, I don't know what is. What is this, by the way? Is this a lake? It says it's you're not allowed to fish or feed the fish. You're not allowed to fish them or feed them. What the hell? A bloody lake here. Dave in his headphones, part one. Thanks, Michael. We don't need clubs. This is beautiful. Look, I feel like I'm in, I don't know where I feel like I'm in here. Look at the lake. You just wouldn't believe we're in Gran Canaria, would we? So can I go further that way, or is that just going to be sand? Is there a boardwalk that way? If I head straight in there, anybody, is that literally going to take me all over sand? Because I am not walking in sand. It's a nature resort. It's gorgeous here. If I carry on, it looks like there's no boardwalk all the way through, does it? I can't be arsed with that. I'm not getting sand all over me. I'll be fishing it out 6 days later. Called La Charca. There you go. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh God, look at these. Look, yapping again. Look. She's on the phone. This is what pisses me off. Look at this woman here. Look, she's holding a phone and talking to it. Not even to her ear. Look. I mean, what is there? The mobile phone has 2 things. A microphone at the bottom and a fucking thing to put in your ear to listen to the person talking to you. Why the hell do you need to hold it in your hand and talk to it? Nobody wants to hear the conversation that's going on. I am fucking done with people. Drives me absolutely insane. That really pisses me off, that does. Why on earth do you feel the need to be holding a mobile phone? Either get some headphones where you can talk, and that's bad enough because it looks like you're talking to yourself, or hold the goddamn phone to your ear because the bit at the top is the bit where somebody is speaking into your goddamn lug holes. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. People just wind me up. I bet she's in a running club as well. I bet she's in a running club. I bet she'll be running with Mrs. Travelon, yapping away, and then she'll go, oh, hang on a minute. Somebody's calling. Let me just hold the phone and talk really loud so everyone else can hear me. Anyway, rant over. Look, I don't know where these lot come from, look. They've got a bus tour, so these have come for a day on the dunes, look. Definitely some pineapples in there, isn't there? Definitely. The bus outside our bungalow says party bus. It says come and play. It's mad. God, there's loads of people here, look. Oh, bus club. I don't know what people find to talk to each other about, honestly, I don't. I really don't. Monkey there, look. Come and play, it says on the bus. I will have to. Well, I'll have to, maybe I'll do a little video on it. But it's definitely a place where it's like I think it's like a boat party. It says come and play on the boat party. And it's got some very dodgy pictures on it. So I don't know where I'm going now. I'm going back streets here. Pamela's on the phone chatting. Put that phone down. That's called Samsara there. Look, so you've got even more bars and restaurants around here. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. Go to the Camels. Where are the Camels, please, Claire? Do I need to walk on sand? I am not getting sand in my shoes. I've got to go on a flight today. I've got a full day wandering around. This looks like the entrance to Palm Beach here, look. If I have to walk on the sand, I ain't going. If there's a boardwalk, I'll go. Let's go back that way and see where that boardwalk, if there's a boardwalk that takes us. So if you just joined us, we're in Meloneras Gran Canaria today, look. And we're outside a hotel. I love the grass. So obviously you're used to me being in Lanzarote because that's where I live, but I do sometimes get away. And if I do, well, I go live, don't I? Just for you lot. Claire, pin my comment. Claire's commented something. Is it the wrong way for the Camels? Oh, for God. Right, should we go and see the Camels? Past the buses, someone said. Go back to the buses and keep going straight up. Right, okay. You lot, take me to the Camels. Come on. Right, let's get back round this way. Let's go back the way we came. This is why you lot are good. Right, so if you've been to Meloneras before and the dunes, we are looking for the Camels. You lot are going to help me. And this is Adventures with Mr. Travel On. It's like one of them books, isn't it? Remember them books you used to get where you used to read them and it would say, right, next up, what do you want to do? Do you want to kill the demon or rescue the maiden? If you rescue the maiden, go to page 6 and then you start the book again. That's like that, isn't it? So which way do you want me to go? To the Camels. So I've got to go past the buses. If you lot are sending me on a wild goose chase and this is you lot trolling me, you're in trouble. You with Camels. We'll go and see the Camels. Won't be like Egypt when we took a picture of in the Camels. When me and Jack went to Egypt, like if you take a picture of the Camels, that's it. They're like, give me €10, $10. Little mini market over there, look. And we'll cross over and we'll go, well, somebody said straight after the buses. So that is where we're going. But then everyone else was going in that direction. Left, I'm going left, Claire, don't worry. We finish his water and put it in the bin. I'm dying for a wee as well. I might go in his lake. Hello, mate. That's not the guy off TikTok, is it? You're not on TikTok, are you? No, don't worry. There's a guy that looks just like him in Gran Canaria. It's on TikTok. I forget his name. Old guy. So what's this up? Oh, so this gives you all the information of La Charca, look. An oasis of the dunes. Absolutely beautiful. Look. All the info of all the birds that you can see. Oh, that's another thing. Palmitas Park, we went there. Mr. Travel On, chasing the birds. That'll be a funny video for you to watch as well. So yeah, please go over to my YouTube channel, Mr. Travel On, or the other YouTube channel as well. I've got two. Subscribe to them, cost you nothing. Mr. Travel On and Mr. Travel On Full On, the Full On show. You'll see some videos on there. And also, like I said earlier, while we walk to the Camels, which is this way apparently, how far is it, by the way? Because if you like sending me on a mission of 20 minutes, I'm going to kill you. But while we're there, I've been posting some quite funny short videos on TikTok, and because my videos are usually longer, TikTok is like looking at them. The way the algorithm works is the longer you watch a video, the more it's pushed out. So if you imagine if I put a 3-minute video on and you lot are watching 2 minutes of it, or 2.5 minutes, or even like 1.5 minutes, TikTok is like, right, Mr. Travel On's viewers usually watch his videos for 2 minutes. So if I put a funny short one up that's maybe only a minute and you only watch 30 seconds of it, the robots, the AI says, oh, this one's not very popular to Mr. Travel On's followers. We ain't going to show it to anybody else. And that's how it works. So I need all of you lot that are following me. All you can do to help me is, like I said, like the channel. When you watch a video, try and watch it all the way through. Just leave it on if you want. If it bores you, just leave it on. Put the phone down for a few minutes and say, right, he's finished yapping. Like it, make a comment, save it to your favourites and share it. That helps me loads. And then obviously subscribe to all the other channels as well. That's all you need to do to help me. And if you come to the Canary Islands, you want trips, tours and excursions, book an excursion with us. www.travelon.world. 15 minutes, Mick. All right, we'll walk. We're going to the Camels, come on. We may as well, because it's either that or sand or walking back to the way we came. Hopefully there's taxis there, because I am not walking back to where we started. but we'll go this way. So yeah, if you could do that while we're walking to the camels, let's ask some questions. Let's have a little chat. So yeah, if you do see the one of me feeding the emus, that's quite an amusing one. Please like it. Please comment, even if it's just an emoji. Watch it to the end, save it to your favourites and share it. I just want to see if you do that, if it pushes it out. It might be a crap video. Sometimes you put a video up and you think this is going to be the best video ever. It's going to go viral because you think it's so good, and people don't watch it. I walked up Cardiac Hill, got nearly 1 million views. Make it make sense. It doesn't. So we're at the side of this nature reserve here. We're walking this way. Let's go and have a look. Did you get told off for losing what? Losing the bowl. Oh God, did you see that? No, we ran. We ran. Honestly, right, so when we went to Palmitas Park, I loved it because it was so interactive. You could buy these little liquids and feed the birds. That's on the video. That was really cool. Then you could like feed the koi carp, you could buy a little food. And then we come to these emus, it's like €2, you can get some food for the emus. So I said to Jack, go on, we'll do that. So he went first, not even thinking. And he put his hand out with a load of food. And the emu, with his fucking long beak, looked like something off Jurassic World. Like a massive beak, just went, whoops, like literally like speared his hand. And he's like, oh shit, that really hurt. So I'm pissing myself and saying, come on, man up, Jack. Bloody hell, look, Labradoodle. German Shep there. So I'm pissing myself and saying, man up, Jack, you pussy. And he's gone, go on, you have a go. So he's filming me and I've put my hand out. And you know, like, imagine you put your hand out and someone's got a knife and they're about to stab it. And you're like, oh, no, I'm not doing it. I couldn't do it. I was like, oh, I can't do it. And in the end, I got the little plastic thing and it literally went, but then it nicked the plastic. Watch the bloody video. Don't know why I'm explaining it to you. Watch the video. You're meant to feed them like horses. I don't know how to feed a bloody horse. Who's that? Coached by Reese. Reese, stick to bloody bodybuilding. I don't know how to bloody feed a horse, Reese. You can imagine Reese, can't you? Ripped up feeding horses, bloody sugar cubes. Reese, how do you feed a bloody horse? What do you mean? How you feed it like you feed a horse? A horse hasn't got a bloody spear beak. Horse doesn't look like it's got something out of Jurassic World. It's got soft lips, hasn't it? Flat hand. I had a bloody flat hand. Watch the video. I'm going back. Look at you, like, I love you, like. Oh yeah, you just have to open your hand, Mr. Travel, and put it flat. If I put it flat, its beak's gonna spear the palm of my hand, flat or not. More buses there. God, it's busy down here, isn't it? So we're going in completely the opposite direction to everyone else. SJ rides horses. I could feed a horse. I'm not talking about bloody horses, am I? I've got no problem feeding a horse. It's got bloody big. A horse's mouth is wide. I don't care. Here, have the sugar cube, have this horse. Bloody, I'm not feeding a thing with a spear. Anyway, you got to go and watch the video. You will now, because you'll be that intrigued in what we're talking about. How far are these bloody camels? I'll feed the camels as well, just to prove it. That's like feeding a horse. I'd feed camels as well. Where are you today? I don't know. I'm in Meloneras Gran Canaria. These lot on this bloody live are sending me on a wild goose chase to find, I don't know what, camels. We've already walked for miles. We found a really nice sort of lake. Now we're in the middle of nowhere because somebody has said turn left to go to the camels. Claire, I think it is. Either Claire's a nice person or she's sitting there pissing herself going, go on, let's get that fat geezer to go somewhere. Nothing up there. Look, somebody said go right there. Not far. Look, Claire's laughing. You're pissing yourself, Claire. You're lying to me. I know you are. Claire's getting blocked after this, by the way. If we get there. Moderators, get ready. Get ready with the button. Come on, where are we going? Honestly, it's a different heat here. Nothing like Lanzarote. I better get there, Claire, and they don't work Sundays. I bet they don't work Sundays. Don't matter. We've had a laugh, haven't we? I'm not going right. I'm only listening to Claire. She's directing me. I'm listening to the rest of you. I remember last week somebody saying no sound, and then I dropped my microphone and everything. If I find that person, by the way, you'll find him buried in the dunes, I tell you. They're on the right. Okay, let's have a little look. There's a bridge. There's a bridge up here. Oh, hang on. Put my glasses on. Ooh. Some restaurant up here, look. There's a tour guide. Oh, he's selling excursions, look. Come on, let's ask him about excursions. I'll get the lowdown. Don't know why sell them. Beautiful. Where's the camels?
Down there.
He's saying down there. We're live on TikTok. Everyone's telling me to go that way.
Come here. Look.
Claire?
Can you see the sign there? What is the people walking up there?
Yeah.
The sign?
Yeah.
5 meters left.
What, up there?
Correct.
Claire, it's up there. Claire. What's your name?
Juan.
Juan, nice to meet you. You're live on TikTok. Say hello to TikTok.
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello, how are you?
What's the most popular excursion here in Gran Canaria?
Depends.
Yeah?
We have the quad and we have the dolphin strip.
Dolphins is a good one, isn't it? Because you're guaranteed to see them, aren't you?
No, we see them.
All the time?
Now, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. What about, what's the other things? So you got buggies, jeeps. What about the land tours? Rocky Nublo, is that good?
Yeah, the land tour is good, but now it's too hot to be there.
It's too hot to go up there, yeah? So the best thing at the moment is boats?
The boat.
Yeah, and do you work for Aquasport?
Yeah, of course.
I know Aquasport. I live in Lanzarote.
We are the best one. Ah, you live in there?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. I work with, I know low-cost tours in Lanzarote, and in Lanzarote, there's many catamarans, and the guy, Paracraft, is friends with the guy from Aquasport.
And we have in Fuerteventura too.
Yes. Nice to meet you, mate. So I need to go up there?
Yeah.
Right, Claire.
The sign there, 5 meters.
There you go. One saved us, Claire. You're all right, Claire. Don't worry. You did say turn left, didn't you? I must have missed it. That's a tough little. You know what, Claire? You're right, because I'd have missed that. So we're going down here, just where the Labradoodle is. Keep your bloody eyes peeled. I'm trying to look this way. I'm not a woman, Claire. I can't do two things at once, like run and talk. So it's down here, look. God, you lot are killing me. He just said it's too hot to go up Rocky Nublo. It is bloody roasting. I tell you what, it's bloody roasting. We've got some great air conditioning in our little bungalow, though. And like I said, when I get back, I'm going to do the full tour. So down here, then. Jesus Christ, Claire. No wonder I didn't find this place. Ah, look. Here we go. Tempted to have a wee in that bush. I'm dying. I won't, obviously. Get your steps in. I'm getting my steps in this morning. I have got to get back soon, though. I've got shit to do. I'm going to get the camels here and hopefully grab a taxi back to where we started. But we certainly had an adventure, haven't we? We've certainly had an adventure. This looks dodgy down here, look. The hell? And these lot are coming back from there. These lot are coming back. At least there's no sand. There's some rocks here. Keep me company. I'm going to feed a fucking camel. I'm going to ask this geezer. I was like, can I feed a camel? Because Reese, who's ripped, Reese, who's a bodybuilding trainer, has said that I have to feed an emu just like I feed a horse, which a horse and a camel are pretty much the same. Can we try it, please? It's only 10 o'clock. I know, Alfie, but I've got to get back. Right, so this is the camels, but I can't see any fucking camels. Claire, you didn't tell me to run on shifts. Come on, we'll just go in. I'll have to blag this bloke and say, listen. Oh, look, she's chasing the birds there. Let's have a little look in here. So there's people waiting for them. I think they're out. Let's have a little look in here. Come on. There's people in here. I'm going in anyway. Let's have a little look. I'll ask her in a minute. Look, there's loads of people waiting, so they'll be one in a minute. There's a toilet in here as well. I'm going to go for a wee. I'll show you around. Wow, look, little teepees and everything. We will wait, and we'll wait for the camels. They don't look. There's loads of people here. I'll ask her. We'll wait in this queue. I'm just going to blag here. Watch me blag. Watch Mr. Travel on the blag. Let me just have a little wander around here. Let's have a little wander around here while she's busy, look. Stinks of camel poo. So I reckon they're out at the moment. There's loads of people waiting. You'd think they'd have more. In Timofey National Park, they have hundreds of camels. Here, well, you can ride the pigeons if you want. Should we do something fun? Sod off. That was funny, wasn't it? Yeah, get up the pigeons. We could ride a pigeon, couldn't we? Look at them, they're coming back. I'm like a scarecrow to pigeons. That's what all birds do when they say me to travel on. Story of my life. Oh look, there's loads of birds over there. Let's go, and they all go off. Story of my bloody life. Right, people are leaving. Catch the pigeon. Do you remember that? Right, there's loads of people here. Does he work for the Camels? ¿Trabajo aquí, amigo? ¿Trabajo aquí?
Sí.
¿A qué hora de Camels aquí?
Media horita más o menos, 20 minutos.
20 minutos más. ¿Para va o solo?
Llegan, descansan 10 minutos.
Ahora caminando, ¿no?
Ahora caminando. Llegan, descansan 10 minutos y luego vuelven a salir.
10 minutos. 20.
Vendrán en 20 minutitos.
20 minutes. You lot are going to kill me. What can we do for 20 minutes? First of all, I'm going to go for a wee. See you in 3. Do not tell anybody that I'm just going to put this camera here. Don't tell anybody I'm live. Right, you ready? Right then, welcome back YouTube. I've been for a wee. Me and TikTok have had a right old look in the dunes. Nothing naughty going on there though. But we've just discussed, I think, if I'm going to hell, which is likely, I'm probably going to come back as a camel. And here they are, look. I'm just going to pretend that I'm part of this group and that I'm going on a camel. They're getting a picture, look. You can't feed them, Reese. They've got things, but I would happily feed them. Wow, look. Poor camels, look, they're getting a nice picture. Don't forget the cycle. Oh yeah, either that. Oh God, look at him. Hello mate, you alright? Whoa. He's brave, look, he's brave, go on. You're brave. Miserable prick. Look at this one. There they are, look. The old camels, look. Oh, shall I stroke him? See, look. Not like a bloody emu, is it? I would feed that, look. He's got teeth, but like you said, flat hand. He hasn't got a beak, has he? Bet they're hot, aren't they? Just like Tim and Fire ones, they are. There's the same old thing. This is like the thing that goes on their back, and you sit one on each. So I'll explain how these work. See these sandbags here? The heaviest one would go on that side. So let's say I was on that side and Alfie was on that side. Well, they would put bags on that side to level it out, so that there. So I suppose it depends how big you are, doesn't it? If you're too big, don't bloody get on a camel. I'm too big. I'm 103 kilos. I wouldn't want to do that. You can ride them on your own as well, because what they'll do is they'll stick you on there and they'll just stick a load of sandbags on there, look. There's lots of people there, look. Yeah, Lisa, I don't know. It swings and roundabouts, isn't it? I mean, I don't agree with it. I'd rather them not be doing this, but what else would they be doing? Do you know what I mean? What the camels do in this day and age? I mean, back in the day, they were workers, weren't they? There ain't much you can do. Can you eat them? I suppose you can eat camel meat, can't you? And the thing is, if they're not doing this, and I don't know, it's a very sort of weird one, isn't it? It's like, I certainly don't agree with it, and I'd hate to be a camel. Like I said, if I'm going to hell, I think I'll probably come back as one. But if you're not going on them and you're coming on holiday, and everyone stops going on them for a reason, what happens to them then? They're probably just going to get killed, aren't they? Because unless they're making money, the owner's not going to be able to feed them. So it's a really weird one, isn't it? Have they got water? Don't know. Don't they keep the water in the humps? I'm not. Look, this one's got a big white head. Look, hello. Hello. Look. Jesus Christ. Daniel. This one's called Daniel. Daniel. Hello, Daniel. I mean, he's eating something or he's gnawing his teeth. Hello, Daniel. Look, they're quite friendly. Daniel's chewing away. I would definitely feed them, no problem at all. Look at his ears. He's got like a clipped ear. I wonder what that means. Poor things. I don't know. Right, Neil, should we get a poll up? No, because there's too many things to ask, isn't there? There's too many questions to ask of whether it's cruel or not. I don't know. If these people weren't riding them, what else would they do? It is a weird one, isn't it? Daniel is my son's name. It's a bloody camel's name as well, Emma. Same as us, working all day long. And do you know what? I think we're just, don't matter what you are, unless you're, I don't know, we're all working, aren't we? Where are you? I'm in Maspalomas today. So I'm in Maspalomas. I'm right by the camel park. Good old Claire has directed us here, and all the rest of them. I thought you were trolling me. But we've made it. My head is burning. I'm on fire. They do look quite content, don't they? The only thing is, look, he's got a scratch ears. He's got a scratch. He's like trying to get the chain off his thing. So it's not nice, is it? And I think they could do better sort of things around their mouths, look. He's definitely got a scratch. Do you want me to itch you? Do you reckon I could itch him? I'd have to get on the other side, wouldn't I? Bless. He's got a scratch. Oh God, he's moved, look. He's off. I don't know, they look quite content. These two look like they're pissed off. Oh, Jesus Christ. Richard's on the move, look. Richard's on the move. Oh, he's having a good scratch. Do you want me to scratch you? Jesus Christ, I ain't scratching you, you crazy git. These have been waiting ages, haven't they? Should we see? Well, what we'll do is we'll wait until everyone gets on them. It's 10:26. I've got to get back because I've got so much to do today. Mrs. Travelon's waiting for me. The kids are waiting for me. But we'll wait and see, watch everybody get on, shall we? Richard is working double time. He is. Here we go. There's a white one there, look. Pure white. I wonder why he's white. And the rest are brown. Is that Timothy? No, we're not in Timothy. We're actually in Meloneras. We're watching the old camels, look. There's that one that was scratching. That's Richard, isn't it? Richard's having a good old scratch there. Look, he needs me to get in there and give him a good old scratch. Cheers, Neil. But there's so many people waiting and not many camels. Oh, there's some more coming. Look, here we go, look. They're bringing some more here, look. Look at this. This is interesting. Hello, camels. Say hello to TikTok. You're live to 655 people. Do you want my face on your case? What can we call that? My lump on your hump. There you go, look. So this is it. Maybe we don't need to see people getting on now. Mind you, it'd be funny if they scream. So these are all coming back, look. Let's go and film him. Oh, he's giving us a wave. Look, he's giving us a wave. So sad they should be in the wild, but where would they be in the wild? This is the argument. I'm not disagreeing with you. Who said that, Ali? I'm not disagreeing with you. But where would they be in the wild? What purpose are they serving in the wild? If they're not taking tourists out, they could be in Saudi Arabia, I guess, because they still ride camels in the desert. But where would they be if they're not here? What is the wild? What, they're going to be walking down your street? Like Jurassic World when they let the dinosaurs go. This should be funny. People getting off, look. Look. Right, come on, sit down. Once one sits down. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is why I wouldn't do it. That'll be Mr. Travel on that. Watch. It's getting on and off that'll do my head in, look. Right, do you think they should have used the camels for public ride? Yes, 31%, no, 68%. So there you go. The poll is up. 68% think that they shouldn't be, but 31% think they should. I don't know. It's one of them, isn't it? What would they do if they weren't doing this? What would they do? What purpose do camels serve in the world? Not these. I mean, back in the day. I mean, we ride horses. People go horse riding. No one seems to kick off about that, do they? I don't know. It's a real tough one for me. Gives a purpose on the island? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, where'd you find camels? Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Canary Islands. What else are they going to do? As long as they're well looked after, yeah, I think they are. I don't know. You never know, do you? You can't tell. You can't tell. God, there's loads of people doing it though, look. Look, there's more over here, look. Come on, we're going to have a little look. We'll have a little wander around. I'm treading in camel poo, and then I'm going to... Do you want to see what the camel poo looks like? It's like little nuts. You'd expect something of that size to be doing a big log, wouldn't you? But it's not. It's like just bigger rabbit poo, really. Look, it's not... Shall I pick some up? Wouldn't even go horse riding. Mrs. Travelon said we should go horse riding. Again, if I lose some weight, I will. I am not sitting on a horse. Jesus. No way. Here's another nice one. Look, that's white. That would go well in our living room, that would. Beige and white. That would match our living room. Might get one. Oh, there's another white one as well. I'm not being racist or anything here. I'm just interested in the white ones. Before you all come at me. They're just different colours, aren't they? He's beautiful, look. Are these albinos? Because his eyes look a bit pink as well. Are you an albino? I think that's an albino, you know. There you go. Oh, look, he's chatting the bird up there, look. No wonder. He's saying, oh, where you from? Portugal? You want to ride something else later? Come back to the camel park when I've finished. Look, he's on it. He's on the pull. He's on the pull. I'm not surprised. I think I would be. Right, this is the queue of people. Let's see these lot get on. And then we're going. Look. Look, he's proper on it, look. Got the dark glasses on as well. See you in the dunes later. That'll be it, wouldn't it, Mark? You ever been to the sand dunes? Well, look, we've got to wait for him to stand up because it'll be funny. So this is how it all works. Look, the lady here, who looks like that lady off Gimme. Do you remember Gimme? She looks like her, look. She gets them all on and all organised. Got two kids at the front, look, they're going to scream. Mum and Dad at the back. 20, look, calling all the numbers. Lynn. She does look like the one off Gimme, look, doesn't she? People are giving me right dirty looks here. I ain't even riding the bloody things. How much is it to go on them? Do you know what? It's a good question. Is there a price list? Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a little look. There should be a price list here. Right, it's open every day from 9 till 3. First ride at 9:15. No, it's okay, no problem. It's €18 per adult and 13 for kids up to 12 for a 30-minute ride. It's not bad, is it? No more tickets today though, full. So I think you have to book it in advance. I don't know how you book in advance because I haven't even got it on my website, but I will have to do some research on it. I'll give Gimme a call over there and see what she says. Let's get her on it. Is that the humping park? We are in Gran Canaria, but there's no humping here. Just everyone's got the hump. And we want to see these lot stand up because it'll be hilarious. So you can book it online, Emma says. I'll have to get it on our website. I don't know how we're going to do it. In fact, I think I have got it on the website. Do you know what? This is why I haven't really hit Gran Canaria. We started working in Gran Canaria, but a few things happened. And I sort of scaled back and said, look, I'm just focused on Lanzarote this summer. And then next year we'll full on, Gran Canaria, Tenerife and Lanzarote, we're smashing it. But Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura, it's a little bit different. It's a different market. Especially Gran Canaria, it's not really the British market, and our website is all in English. And I can get it translated, but it's a lot of work and a lot of money. And to be honest, and I'm not being horrible here, it's difficult working with, the French do nothing but complain. What the Spanish do is they book things and then they cancel them within 5 minutes. Hi, I booked this, I want to cancel it. And you're like, why did you book it in the first place? It's just a lot of hassle. The Spanish mentality is this, right? So Mrs. Travel On sells things she prints stuff on. So if you want a photo on a mug, for example, for a birthday present, you can contact Mrs. Travelon on diversionlanzarote.com. So she only does it to the locals, but more British. But sometimes she gets Spanish people and they say, oh, I want this photo on a mug. And Mrs. Travelon says, okay, no worries, it's €12. And then they say, well, please put the photo on and show me what it looks like. That's the mentality of the Spanish. It's like, pardon? What am I going to do if I put a photo on a mug, show it you, and you don't like it? What am I going to do with that mug? But that's what they want to do. And then like they'll order it, and then there'll be 300,000 questions. So I'd just rather not, to be honest. 22, look. So we're nearly there. We're going to watch these lot head off. We're going to say goodbye to them, watch them ride into the sunset. Then I'm going to try and find a taxi, and then I'm going to get back to the H10 Meloneras, which is where I started, and get back to Mrs. Travelon. You have it on your website. I booked it there 2 weeks ago. Thank you very much. Thanks for telling me that. I didn't even know. Did you get there on time? I don't know. I don't even know how it works. We probably have. I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not really clued up on Gran Canaria. That's why I've got to come back. But thanks for booking anyway. Sounds like it sounds like you got there and went on it with no problems. There you go. Look, that one's like, she's there. Look, she's on her phone. Look, texting. Guess where I am? I'm on a. She's texting her mate, isn't she? Guess where I am? I'm on a camel. He's doing my head in. We've been arguing all week. Today's been so stressful. We've been sat waiting for this bloody camel, and he's done nothing but moan. There you go, that's what she's doing. Look, she's there. She's messaging her mate, Donna, isn't she? Donna, when I get back, I'm having a divorce. He's pissed me right off this holiday. He's pissed me right off. Never again, Donna. I'm not going away with him again. The Camel Club. He's waving, look. 3 more camels. Wow, look at this. ¿Todo bien, amigo?
Yeah, todo bien.
Calor, ¿no? Calor.
No problem. Calor hay.
These guys, look. These guys, they work hard, look. So we're going to see them off, and then we'll rock him. God, look at these ones. He's a beauty, this one, look. The lead one, he must be the boss, look, because he's the lead. He's gorgeous, look. He's like got a nice coat and everything, look. Look at their eyes. Whoa. There we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. She's getting them on. You should go on. Dan, I ain't got time. Mrs. Travelon, I would say we'll come back and do a video here, but it says they're full for today. And there's no way in the world I am waiting in this bloody line with gimme, gimme, gimme at the moment. Here we go, folks. Exciting stuff. We're going to see them take off. So if you've just joined us, welcome to the Camel Park in Meloneras Gran Canaria. We are live, and this is the camels. And we've only got a 4G connection, so I don't know if the picture's any good, but they're off. Look, they're up. This is them getting up, look. See if anybody screams. Oh. Look, he's like, get up. Whoa. That'll be me. That'll be me, look. Jesus. This is the problem, look. Jesus Christ, look. Oh, he's got nobody on him. Shall I? Poor things. They look like they look like me trying to get up off the floor. Here we go, look. He don't want to get up, does it? Oh, jeez. There we go. Pedro, this one is. Come on, Pedro. Bloody hell, and then he ties it to the other one, look. Jeez, if one loses the plot, they're all up, don't they? What nationality the guys that are running them are? They're not Spanish. Bloody hell, he's yanking that one a bit. Up you get. Oh, look at her, look. Look at these two. Look at these two with the pink hats on. They've got matching hats. I don't know. It is a bit cruel, isn't it? I don't know. Like I said, I'm only here showing you. I'm not here to have a discussion on what's right and wrong. Oh my God. But that looks like me trying to get up. God, that looks painful, doesn't it? That kid's shitting himself. He's scared. Yes. Go on, let's watch him go off, and then I am going to go off. I am going to go off. That is me getting up as well, Vicky, and that's like me getting up after, like, again, when I talked about why I don't do things that involve other people. It's like going to a fitness class and they say, right, everybody get down on your mats. I can't get back up. I'm like these bloody camels. Last thing you want to be done is to be on all fours behind my fat ass while I'm trying to get up off the floor. There you go. Mario brothers are off, look. I don't know what nationality the guys that are running them are. There we go. Maybe I'll do a camel video. I've got a video on. Me and Alfie went on a camel ages ago when we first started the channel. This was a long time ago. They're off, look. And they're off. I mean, this is one of the best places to do a camel ride, though, right in the dunes. It would literally be like being in the Sahara Desert, wouldn't it? There you go. If I did have the chance, I'm not going to get behind one. Do they kick out like horses? Mind you, they ain't got hooves, look. They've got quite soft feet. There you go. I'm going to get out of here before Gimme realises that I am not even in the queue. Look, she'll be like, who is that guy? Is he on the list? Is he on the list? No, I'm getting out of here. Right, get me out of here. Right, come on. Let's have a little look. So I'm going to try and get a taxi now. In fact, let me say goodbye to YouTube because this is going to be me saying goodbye to YouTube. Hang on. I'll just do it this way, look. Whew. There you go. Let me just double click that. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. This was the catch up of the live on TikTok. Don't forget I'm live every Sunday morning, 9 o'clock. Today we've been in Meloneras. Next week, probably Lanzarote, unless I find something else to do or somewhere else to go. Who knows? Goodbye from me. Goodbye for the camels. Make sure to like, follow and subscribe. TikTok, stay where you are. We're going to go and try and find a bloody taxi to get back. God help us, should I say. See you in a bit. There you go.